Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've lost about 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks without dieting. No counting calories, no counting macros, none of that craziness. You know I'm not about that. But I did make a couple of tiny tweaks to the way I'm eating my food that has completely transformed everything. Like, I lost those 5 pounds and it's been consistent. I feel so much better. I still have a little more I want to lose to like really feel like my strongest and leanest again. But it's pretty amazing. And if you're anything like me and you have those last couple of pounds to lose, or maybe you just started your weight loss journey, or you've made a bunch of progress and hit a plateau, it can be so frustrating when you feel like the scale's not moving or your pants aren't fitting any better. You're like, I'm not seeing the progress I want. So I'm gonna take you through a full what I eat in a day and show you everything I'm putting in my body and how I'm eating my foods that has really helped me lose those last few pounds. So if you're trying to lose a little weight right now, you're definitely gonna wanna watch how I eat all of my meals throughout the day. Hit that thumbs up, give it a little click, and comment down below. Let me know what you've been struggling with the most in your journey, and I'm gonna hop in the comments this weekend and try to help you guys out. Most of you know I've always started my morning on an empty stomach with either celery juice or like my athletic greens or both. So today I'm doing my athletic greens just in one big scoop there. And this just has a bunch of vitamins and minerals and obviously like vegetables and things. Sorry, it's loud. But the reason I drink this first thing in the morning or my celery juice is because they both just help me feel less bloated and kind of get things moving. So I always like to do this before like coffee or anything else. Like I'll chug a bunch of water and then this. So it doesn't really count as food, but I still want to show you guys everything I'm consuming, because obviously coffee and sodas or any of that kind of stuff counts as calories too. So I think that liquids are important. If you followed me on my channel for a while, you know this used to be breakfast. I used to only have my coffee. I would put like my collagen in it or my protein in it, and I'd call it breakfast. And it was kind of my own version of intermittent fasting. But through my pregnancy, I really felt like that wasn't enough. Like I needed food in the morning. And the more research I've been digging into really like cycle syncing and like your foods and how they impact your cycle throughout the month, intermittent fasting doesn't really seem to be that beneficial for most women most of the time. So I've been trying to switch things up, and that's one thing I've changed is, although it's little, I've been trying to eat first thing in the morning and not do intermittent fasting except for the week after my period. So it seems to like maybe be more beneficial then for women, but otherwise not so much. And having hypothyroidism, I just don't want to mess with my hormones more and like starve them out or anything. So I've been trying to eat in the morning with my coffee. And the other thing is I'm getting a lot of grains in the morning, or like carbs. So whether that's my protein pancakes or a smoothie, which I'm gonna make today, or like eggs and toast and all of that, I've been making sure to like get those carbs first thing in the day, which is so opposite of how I used to eat. So I probably put about a cup of the dried oats in here. I used to only do about a half a cup, so I've increased that in the morning. And then this is like a little superfood smoothie blend. If you follow on Instagram, you probably saw I did like 10 healthy Costco finds, which maybe I'll do that for a video here, like a full length one. I don't know, what do you guys, do you want a Costco, like a full Costco video? If you do, with like what the healthiest like snacks or whatever foods, comment down below and tell me like what stuff from Costco you want to see me get and like whatever. I was gonna read this too because I thought it had the ingredients, like what was all in here, but I think it was on the main package. Anyway, I think it was like berries, there was some kale, banana, so I'm getting more carbs from all those fruits too. And then of course protein. So basically my whole morning is liquids today, but I feel better when I do that. Like I still don't like to have like hearty breakfast food until closer to like 11 or so. So that hasn't changed, but like actually consuming like food and calories early on in the day has changed. And that's only one of the things. There's still a few more. nice outside. I wanted to come, and I legit have never made these before, but it just sounded kind of good, and the little tortillas are kind of the only vessel I had to put tuna on or in, so we're gonna go with a tuna taco. But I realized like this year I had made a commitment to myself that I was not gonna weigh myself. Like I would not step on the scale, and I haven't on my own, but I did have to go to the doctor twice. So that's how I even knew I lost the 5 pounds, is I went to one doctor's appointment, and then like a week later I had to go to my OBGYN, and I was 5 pounds lighter, and I was like, that's a fluke, you know, all scales are different, whatever. So then I like had to weigh myself at home, because I'm like, I need to just like know where my body's actually at, and it was 5 pounds lighter. So I know what I'd weighed at the end of last year, which is the last time I weighed myself, and it's just crazy. Like it's so crazy that within like almost, it was like a week and a half, I guess, that I lost the 5 pounds. But it's these little things. So like these tortillas are grain-free, but they still have high carbs. So I just finished my workout. I'm trying to get my carbs and my protein in, and making sure I'm getting most of my carbs in earlier in the day has definitely made a huge impact too. I really hope they're good. It was a massive bite, but I had to get like all of it. Those little bacon bits, I felt like it was a weird move, but something in me knew it was gonna be good. It's freaking bomb. Like it just gives it this smoky, oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't think bacon and tuna are normally paired together at all. It's not like a BLT, right? It's good. Okay, so one of the things I've put like a huge focus on that I truly think has been one of my like little secret weapons to help me lose the weight has been adding bone broth into my daily routine. So really it's about adding that protein, right? I've always been focused on adding more protein because it's so important. The more protein you have, the more lean muscle you can build, the more fat and calories you're burning, even when you're not trying. So I've been adding the bone broth in like once a day, sometimes twice. And I love doing it after lunch because that warm bone broth also really seems to help my digestion, so that whatever I'm eating kind of settles into my body and I can digest it easier, and I just feel way better after meals when I incorporate this. I used to try making my own bone broth, but it's just kind of a lot of work. So I love these Dr. Kelly Ann little travel packs. There's 7 in each box, but you can just have them whenever you want, so you don't have to worry about it going bad. And it's really good, clean, grass-fed bovine collagen, so you know you're getting quality ingredients. It's only like 75 calories. There's not like sugars or any of that stuff that you have to worry about, so you don't feel like you're adding a lot to your day besides the protein, which is something you want. Also, like the idea of drinking the bone broth straight feels weird. I totally get it, especially if you're new to it, but you can use them as the base of your soups. There's also a miso soup flavor, so you could just drink that one and like have it with a spoon, whatever. But like if you are trying to lose weight, if you need to add more protein into your day, this is the way to do it. So I have a link for you guys if you want to check it out. The discount code, I'll put that down below. But I promise you, like, you need more protein if you want to see those results. Okay, I came into my room because the air is on and it's super loud in the rest of the house, but I have to share something super TMI with you guys. So ever since I made those lunch tacos, I've been like burping, and it's been gross, and it's a familiar gross. And I didn't even think about it, but when I made them, I put sprouts on because I was like, sprouts are so healthy. I haven't had them in forever. I should get some sprouts and throw them on my lunches. Bad idea. Because they're like acting, it's the same thing I get if I have raw broccoli or other cruciferous vegetables with my thyroid, because it doesn't break it down. Ugh, I don't know how to explain it. If you have this, comment, because I like, it just tastes like I had raw broccoli, and these burps keep happening, and it's so gross. And I want to eat a snack, but I also am like, I don't think I can do it when I'm like this. I had my hummus, just 2 tablespoons. I didn't eat all the celery and crackers. I didn't end up needing it because I feel like I put pretty much all the hummus on them, but it was really yummy. But now I'm gonna have a little more protein. I ended up making Ryan the same lunch, and again, TMI. We both noticed that our pea smelled really bad. So those daikon sprouts are like radish, like microgreens from radishes. Gross. That's gross. And then I found out that they're actually radishes, which I didn't realize are also a cruciferous vegetable, just like kale and cabbage and all the other things that I avoid eating raw because they give me that gas. So it totally makes sense. I knew it was the same. So yeah, not doing that again. I know I do my taco salad bowls like way too often. I probably do them at least twice a week, but they're so simple and easy. So for mine, I do have carbs in the sweet potatoes, but I'm starting to taper my carbs off during the night. So it's less carbohydrates than me doing like a cup of brown rice or something versus Ryan's bowl where I'm still giving him like his brown rice and the sweet potatoes. So that's kind of one thing that's really switched me, concentrating more of my carbs, especially like the grains earlier in the day, and then going more towards just like vegetable carbs in the night. It's basically how I end my night every single night, except it's usually warm because I love having warm drinks at the end of the day, but it is so hot today. So I just made it cold with a little bit of cashew milk, a little bit of water, and then my chocolate protein and Slumber Party. It's like the perfect way to get a good night's sleep. And honestly, like having protein before you go to bed helps so much with muscle recovery, building lean muscle, and again, burning that fat, especially while you sleep. So I've been trying to really get this in every single night. I hope you guys like seeing what I eat in a day. This is really me just following my Hot Body meal plan, but mixing up my recipes, which is what I always tell you to do, pulling some of the recipes from my Guiltless Nutrition Guide and just getting creative, which is why I built the meal plans the way I did, so that you can make them your own but still get results. So like, hopefully this helped you if you're trying to lose a little bit of weight. And don't forget to drop some comments, let me know what you're struggling with so I can help you guys out. I love you, have an amazing week, and don't forget, good things come to those who sweat, so I'll see you soon. Bye.